Afraha Stadium in Nakuru County was the center of action as the 6 Kenyans arraigned before the International Criminal Court's judicial process celebrated the collapse of their cases after 6 years of a legal showdown with the prosecution team. And while they celebrated their triumph at The Hague, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto, who faced charges at The Hague, declaring the status of Kenya's future engagements with the ICC.
Sisi hiyo chapter tumeifunga. Sisi hakuna pahali pengine tunaenda, hakuna mtu mwingine sisi tutaruhusu apelekwe pahali popote. Kama kuna sheria, tuko na makoti yetu hapa.
That there are many people who want us to be prisoners and to be hostages of what happened in 2007 and what happened in our past. And I want to persuade every Kenyan that the better days of our country are in the future.
Wengine wote tukafunga barabara kule Hague. Wengine wote tukawekwa ndani pale airport tukikataa rais wetu aende. Lakini tulijua hii yote ni propaganda.
Though the latest charges against Ruto and his co-accused Joshua Arap Sang were recently dropped after the ICC judges declared their prosecution a mistrial, the trial chamber stated that the cases had been meddled with politically and the prosecution witnesses tampered with. Civil rights groups and the opposition arguing that the termination of charges against the 6 Kenyans accused of bearing the greatest responsibility over the 2007-2008 chaos was a triumph for impunity at the expense of justice for the victims. The president and his team, however, opting to direct their speeches on the route of national healing and reconciliation.
Mr. President, my friend, I have told you in private, I will tell you today in public, that you have an opportunity, and me as your deputy will support you to make sure that Kenya becomes one.
Love is superior to hate. Peace is better than violence. Na kutoka sasa Kenya inafungua ukurasa mpya.
Unganishe wale wa pwani na wale wa bara. Unganishe wale wa mlimani na wale wa bonde la ufa. Wale wa majini na wale wa jangwani kama mimi.
With next year's general election fast approaching and political temperatures soaring, the president put on notice leaders from across the political divide, keen on fanning ethnic and religious animosity to ride to elective seats.
Anybody who will threaten the peace and the stability of Kenya for political end will face the full force of the law.
Nyinyi wa Kenya ndio mna reward wanasiasa wa violence. We want you to punish any of us who is going to preach hatred between yourselves and among yourselves.
The president also extended an olive branch to the opposition to help unite Kenyans and accept the outcome of next year's general election.
Hakuna mtu ako na haki ya kulazimisha aseme uongozi ni wa fulani. Kama ni mimi Uhuru nikishindwa, nipange virago vyangu nierudi Ishaweri nikapumzike nyumbani. Kama ni yule mwingine na mwingine watataka kusimama, wasimame, wakishindwa, wapange virago vyao waende wagojee nyumbani wajaribu tena.
CORD has threatened to boycott next year's polls if the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC is not disbanded and a new arbiter picked to oversee the general election.
Never, never again shall the people of this great country shed innocent blood or destroy property on account of political competition.
Though earlier dubbed Jubilee's formal declaration of its campaign to retain the country's top job next year, today's meeting was without the expected political fireworks.
The Nakuru meeting has been about peace and reconciliation, national cohesion and integration, as well as the question of unity in diversity. And this will be put to test, especially as the country heads to yet another general election next year. Francis Gashuri's Citizen Weekend, Afraha Stadium, Nakuru County.